You're ready.
My name is Don Dixon. I'm telling my quilt story at the Quilts of Valor 20th Anniversary Conference in Paducah, Kentucky. Today is Friday, September 15th. I made my first quilt about 16 years ago when my son and his wife were pregnant with twins. My sister got me into this and I've been making quilts ever since. About 14 years ago, I became involved with Quilts of Valor and made several quilts. And then a few years ago, I came across these Defenders of Freedom panels at Goodwill. I thought, oh, I like those. So I made a quilt using that fabric and found out, well, I can make a Quilt of Valor that is not red, white, and blue. And it was very popular. Then a few years later, the panels became available. They brought them back into print. And I was able to buy some more. I made a collection of about 6 of these quilts and have awarded 5 of them. And recently I've awarded one to Arlen and one to Tim down in Fort Hood, Texas, who was an amputee, and then recently one for Joe. All of the veterans that are awarded this quilt are airborne, 101st Airborne, and I think it's really unique to be able to have a very specific quilt for a veteran. Joe suffers from chronic PTSD and did not want the quilt, but his best friend Jim insisted on nominating him and insisted that I present him the quilt. However, he was really reluctant, and so I had Jim present Joe with this Quilt of Valor. And then when he had finished the presentation on his own, he said he wanted to call me, and all he said to me was, "Thank you." And Jim sent me a picture of Joe covered up with the quilt, and that told the whole story. It really meant a lot to him, far more than he had ever anticipated. And that's my story. Thank you.